You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. Nobody in the tennis world expected this. A silence swept through the locker rooms. Fans froze mid-scroll, and even veteran players needed a moment to breathe. Because today, one of the most respected fighters on the WTA Tour, Lauren Davis, announced her sudden retirement. But what happened next was even more emotional. Jessica Pegula and Serena Williams' legendary coach stepped forward, delivering tributes that left the entire tennis community in tears. The tennis world woke up to a wave of emotion today as American star Lauren Davis, long celebrated for her grit, heart, and never-back-down spirit, announced her unexpected retirement from professional tennis. After more than a decade on tour, battling champions, outlasting impossible matches, and becoming one of the most respected competitors on the circuit, Lauren Davis closed the chapter on a career defined not by trophies, but by resilience, character, and pure love for the game. But what truly shook the tennis community wasn't just Davis's announcement. It was the overwhelming, heartfelt tributes that followed. Among those who stepped forward first were world number 4 Jessica Pegula and Serena Williams' renowned coach, past and present figure of American tennis development, both delivering messages that spread across social media within minutes. Their words didn't feel like standard athlete farewells. They felt personal. They felt family. And they revealed just how deeply Lauren Davis impacted the sport. Jessica Pegula's emotional message. Jessica Pegula, one of Davis's longtime friends and fellow American standout, broke the silence with a message that instantly went viral. Her tribute wasn't scripted. It wasn't polished PR talk. It was raw, real, and straight from the heart. Pegula wrote, "Lauren was the toughest player out there, mentally, emotionally, physically. If you practiced with her, you got better. If you played against her, you had to survive. Tennis won't be the same without her." Pegula continued, sharing a memory that fans had never heard before, a moment during a brutal U.S. summer training block. "There was one day when I wanted to quit. It was 102 degrees, no breeze, and I was done. Lauren just walked past me and said, 'Come on, one more.' That's who she is. She makes everyone around her stronger." Fans flooded the comments, calling Pegula's tribute the most beautiful message an athlete has ever posted, and thanking her for giving the world a glimpse of the person behind the competitor. Serena Williams' coach adds his own powerful tribute. Shortly after Pegula's message, Serena Williams' longtime developmental coach, a figure who had worked with many top American talents, added his own heartfelt tribute. He recalled Davis's early years, describing her as small in size, giant in heart. He praised her work ethic, her hunger, and her refusal to be intimidated by the biggest names in the game. Lauren could walk on court with a world number 1 and believe she had a shot. "That's a gift you can't teach. She built her career on courage." He ended with a sentence that brought many fans to tears. "Tennis didn't just lose a player today, it lost one of its purest souls." The tribute was shared thousands of times within an hour, and tennis icons from across the globe began adding their own messages. Why Lauren Davis earned so much respect. Lauren Davis may not have been a household name like Serena Williams or Coco Gauff, but inside the tennis world, she was admired by nearly everyone who crossed paths with her. Here's why. Heavy checkmark her fighting spirit. Davis was known for surviving marathon matches that pushed both players to the limit. Fans still remember her epic 3-hour, 45-minute thriller at the Australian Open, one of the longest women's matches in tournament history. Heavy checkmark her sportsmanship. Opponents frequently praised her humility, fairness, and kindness, things rare in the high-pressure environment of pro tennis. Heavy checkmark her consistency. For over a decade, she kept the American women's presence strong on tour, even during periods when the sport struggled to find depth behind Serena and Venus. Heavy checkmark her personality. Ask any player, coach, or physio. Lauren Davis was universally loved. The moment she announced her retirement, Davis chose a simple, sincere message. No theatrics, no big ceremony. She wrote, "Today I'm closing a chapter of my life that has given me every emotion possible. Thank you to everyone who believed in me when I didn't believe in myself." Fans could feel the weight of those words. This wasn't just the end of a career. It was the end of a journey. The journey of a young girl from Ohio who fought her way into the elite of women's tennis through sheer willpower. Within minutes, coaches, opponents, former champions, journalists, younger players she inspired, all filled social feeds with love and gratitude. Messages poured in from around the world, a warrior. The heart of American tennis. One of the kindest players we ever had. Your legacy is bigger than wins and losses. Even fans who rarely commented on tennis news were moved by the wave of emotional tributes. What's next for Lauren Davis? While Davis hasn't officially announced her next steps, insiders believe she could transition into coaching promising young American players, commentary and broadcasting, player development roles with USTA, motivational speaking, fitness, or mental strength training. Given her reputation, work ethic, and perspective, many believe she'll excel in any role she chooses. One insider noted, if Lauren Davis becomes a coach, America will produce champions. White medium star, a farewell that feels like a celebration. As emotional as the tennis world is, this moment isn't just a farewell. It's a celebration of a player who gave everything, every single time she stepped on court. Jessica Pegula said it best in her tribute, Lauren didn't need a Grand Slam trophy to be great. She already is. And that sentence perfectly captures why today's tributes feel so powerful, so meaningful, and so deserved. Lauren Davis may be stepping away from professional tennis, but the impact she leaves behind, on players, coaches, fans, and American tennis, will remain for years to come. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.